What is up, guys? Bodie Davison back with another video. So, first off, thank you to all the nice comments and stuff I've been getting about my videos. I know you guys are enjoying my content, and that is awesome. Makes me feel really good, and so I'm going to keep pumping it out. So, one of the things that I talk about all the time is taking advantage of trends. Well, I'm here to let you in on a trend that's coming up, a really good one. That's right. Halloween is coming. Whoops. So, Halloween 2017. This is what it is in Australia anyway, Tuesday 31st of October. But in Australia, not that big of a deal. It's definitely gained a bit more traction over here the past couple of years, but in America, it is gigantic. So this is one of those things coming up shortly. Like I always say, to look out for events and things that are coming up to take advantage of trend-wise. This is a big one that you could definitely take advantage of. And so you got plenty of time, and you can look up plenty of products and get them on your store and start targeting people, like target people that like Halloween and blah blah blah, but we'll go over that in a second. But anyway, that's the first part of this video. I just wanted to go over that. Something else I want to touch on from my last video. So we will go into best selling, and then we will go diving deeper into all the different suppliers and stuff. Well, there's other ways you can do that, obviously, as well, by going through all this stuff. So I was just playing around with this before. I just wanted to show you. When you go through, like this one, the brand zone, when you go through and look at all this, it's real easy to find some, like, popular brands. And then if they're the popular brands, like these look like a pretty good sort of brand. So we can go and have a look at these. I always like nice watches. But again, this is us getting to their store, go top selling. And now we've instantly found some really nice watches. Like these are super nice. I haven't even looked at this store yet, by the way, so we're discovering it together. But look at these watches. And they don't look very cheap. They actually look like a really good supplier. So I'll come back to that in a second, but I might even end up buying one of these watches. This place looks good. But yeah, it's just another thing, another way of discovering those different niches. And like I also said in the last video, don't always go to things that you're interested in. Try and click on things that you don't know anything about and discover those new niches, because it's not always going to be something that you are interested in that's going to make you money. I sell plenty of things that, yeah, I have no interest in whatsoever, other than the fact that they make me money. So let's just have a look down here. So them gaming mouse is coming up again. Let's go to this jewelry store. We'll go and check that one out as well. And then my computer's being slow, but whatever. But yeah, this is coming up with brands, which is very interesting. So you could definitely go and check out these brands, like consumer electronics. Let's go to one of these. Yeah, like what do they got? Oh no, it pops up. So this would be an interesting one to go and have a look at. And then we're just going to keep diving into all these. And then I'm going to show you, we're going to go for a look for some Halloween stuff. I'm going to, drones. I'm going to show you guys some Halloween stuff that you could start drop shipping. We'll search that out together. So yeah, already you're getting a good look here. This is coming up with like the better sort of brands. And you might pay a little bit more for them, but you're going to have quality. And that's the thing. Like if you're trying to build a brand out, right, you're going to need really good quality, because you don't want to be dealing with returns, you don't want to be dealing with complaints, you don't want to be dealing with PayPal freezing your account. Like, you have no idea the headaches I've had with PayPal, and so many other drop shippers have had with PayPal. Like, at one stage they had 7 grand of mine on hold, and I couldn't touch it for like 30 days. And then you've still got to buy the product. It's such a... Yeah, anyway, I won't go into that. But so many of us drop shippers have had these problems, and it all comes down to customer feedback a lot of the time. So yeah, as you can see, just by me doing this, you can see these are some really, really high quality sort of things. This is another way to find all this stuff. So let's even look at sports and outdoors. What do we got here? I'll just bring that up a bit. So yeah, outdoor sort of niche. Here's another fishing one. And as you can see, these brands, these higher tech sort of brands, fetch a lot more in the price sort of department, but you're getting that quality. And that's the thing that you want to build a brand around. So it's always good to start out with the cheap things and the free plus shipping campaigns and all that. But eventually, like I've said before, you want to go from having a general store where you're just testing out products. Once you find a good winner, you want to build your own niche store around that and build a brand. So when you have these good suppliers like this, you can do that. So yeah, you can find a lot of cool stuff this way. And this is only one way. But yeah, if we were to go back and go to the start again, and then even if you go to like flash deals, and instead of worrying about the deals, but just looking at the products, so it's just another way to find some cool products. What do we got down here? We got all kinds of stuff. What's popping out to me here? What's popping out? So here we go. Let's go have a look at this. And then we'll just dive into their store. So store Pro Biker. And in we go. Let's go top selling. And now check it out, guys. We're niching down. We're checking out this store. They've definitely sold some gear. 298 orders on these gloves. Do you see what I'm doing here every time? It's just always a different way, different ways to get to the same sort of thing. You want to check out them awesome suppliers and check out their top selling products. And then you can get so many more ideas than just you trying to rack your brain sitting there with a notepad and pen trying to figure it out yourself. That is so hard to do. You're better off just doing it like this. And we're on to all sorts of different brands in minutes. So let's just click out of this one. Is this the watch store I clicked into? Oh, this is the heart rate monitor. So the smartwatches sort of style. So check these out. Those are just the watch band. But yeah, you got like fake sort of Fitbits, but people would still buy those things, clearly. 2,000 orders. But this looks like a fake Apple Watch. Yep. So yeah, see what I mean? Within seconds, we're in a completely different niche and looking at some cool stuff as well. And it's all just by finding them good suppliers, finding from different ways, finding those good suppliers and finding their top selling products. So let's go out of this one. This was the jewelry store. So where are we? This will be interesting. I reckon these guys will have some nice stuff. Yeah, I've seen this before for sure. But as you can see, like the quality is so much nicer than some of that cheap, like crappy sort of jewelry you see on AliExpress. You can tell this is a really good supplier. and then just by looking at the number of orders and all this stuff, they sell a lot of stuff, clearly. So yeah, let's jump out of that one as well. This was that watch one. I really like this store. This store has some seriously nice watches. Is that meant to load more? Oh no, it was just showing me the top selling. Yeah, these are really nice though. Don't you guys think? And then they've had plenty of orders. Like this one's nice. But yeah, you're obviously paying a bit more for these sorts of things, but the quality is going to be right up there. Whereas if you get like a $2 watch and you start selling those, you know what's going to happen. If you got a cheap China product, you're going to have so many headaches with complaints. Like people will be getting the watch. I've dealt with this, by the way. People will be getting the watch and it doesn't work, like fresh from delivery. And imagine if you're the customer, that's always the way you got to think about it. Imagine if let's say you see a Facebook ad and they've made it look really cool. Then you go to their website and it looks nice as well. You think, oh, geez, I wouldn't mind one of these watches. These guys seem alright. You order your watch, you have to wait a couple of weeks because it's coming from overseas. Then you finally get it and it's broken straight away. Do you know how annoyed you would be? So you don't want to be dealing with that from customers. It's okay when you're starting out because you're just trying to get some sales done. Once you start getting more advanced at this stuff, you really need to lift your game up a bit. But anyway, let's click out of this stuff. What else was down here? See how many different things are popping up, and then you can just keep going down the rabbit hole, checking all this stuff out. So is that an electric toothbrush? Geez, that's a lot cheaper than the one I bought, that's for sure. And yeah, it tells you your star rating and yeah. But let's go up here. Let's type in Halloween. Let's go number of orders. And we are away and shopping for Halloween stuff that we could post on our dropshipping store. So what are these? Superhero capes, righto, straight away. Let's have a look at them. These look really cool, freaky sort of masks. Let's go down, what else have we got? Stretchy spider web. Yeah, righto, let's have a look at that. That'd be really cool. People would buy that for their parties, etc. Check these out. Let's have a look at that. Keep on cruising. There's one of them horse heads. You can find everything on AliExpress. That's the cool part about it. Giant spider to freak people out with. Let's go have a look at that because I want to look at that store as well. Check out their store. But that's already a lot of stuff open. But here we go. You got fangs. See what I mean? I'm showing you guys straight away. This is all ideas that you guys can go and use. And I'm showing you free of charge because that's what it's all about on my channel. Hit that subscribe button. So we got the Jason mask. Let's have a look at that. And that's plenty of tabs open. So let's check this first one out. You got superhero capes. Are these just for kids, I'm guessing? Yep, just for kids. But like this is something you could sell any time of the year, really, not just Halloween if it's for kids. So they got heaps of them. You got Superman, Supergirl, Batman, Batgirl, Captain America, Spider-Man, Green Lantern, Flash, Wonder Woman, Frozen Blue or Frozen Blue if that's misspelt. But yeah, obviously they've got a lot of them there. They've done 2,875 orders and have awesome feedback. So clearly that'd be a good thing to drop ship. So let's move on. Look at these masks. These are cool. I might even get one of these. So we got... Damn, that actually looks pretty cool. Check that out. So these are cool as well. Another thing you could definitely drop ship. Let's move on. So ideas here for you guys. This would be popular for sure. Cause who hasn't had this at their parties? Oh, it's got little spiders in it as well. That's freaky. Check that out. So yeah, like this is the sort of thing I was thinking of. As if people aren't going to want to have that for their Halloween party. You always see that in the backdrops of Halloween parties. So this would be another thing you could drop ship. Like, check this out. Very cool. Definitely people would use it in parties, etc. Get-togethers. These guys have 4 diamonds. Let's just click on their website for a second. Their store for a second. See what else they've got. So let's go top selling. And like I've said to you guys in the last video and this video, you always want to click on them stores and go and see what else they've got, because then you can find all sorts of different things that you're not even thinking of. So look at this. You wouldn't be thinking of this when you clicked on that store. And they've done 3,471 orders of this. So what else do we got down here? I've seen these before. I've seen someone make a very successful Shopify store purely around tea, around cups of tea. So, because there's lots of accessories and stuff for tea. And then you can have like the teapots, like all sorts of stuff. So anyway, let's click out of that, keep going. Yeah, these look cool. As if people aren't going to want to dress up in this sort of stuff. Check out these ones on the chest. They look pretty cool. And then you can do the scars on the face. Do you see what I mean? Look at this. These look awesome as well. This stuff, you get in early. You just test it out. Test it out on your Shopify store, have it in its own section, run some Facebook ads, and just test. It's not going to hurt to test, is it? And if you target people that are into Halloween, that live in America, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So these look pretty cool. So let's go on to the next one. Oh, this was the massive spider. Freaky looking. Let's click on their store. I was interested because it said craft store. So let's see what sort of stuff they've got. Down we go. So yeah, again, a different store. And then all of a sudden I'm in the crafts niche, which I know nothing about. But in I go, checking out what sort of stuff I could get ideas for. So yeah. And they've got, yeah, other Halloween stuff in here as well. Very cool. Let's keep moving. Oh, this is the fangs. So you can look like a vampire. Oh, they just clip onto your teeth, I assume, like that. Or does this stuff sort of glue it, I guess? I'm sure it wouldn't be hardcore glue or anything. But, whoop, I've just dropped something. It's all good. Yeah, so another idea here, guys. And it actually looks pretty cool. Let's click on this one. Home garden store, but yet they're selling fangs, which is interesting. So let's see what they've got. And they got a heap of random stuff in here. Big balloons. Those are massive. 36-inch helium inflatable. Very cool. So yeah, you never know what you're going to find, hey. There's something else for tea. Speaking of tea. Righto. Oh, this was the Jason masks. Let's have a look at these. So these look pretty freaky. So again, I saw a Jason thing the other in the last video I done as well. But again, this is pretty easy to target people. So target people that are into Halloween, that like the movie Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees, people in America. Like, do you see what I mean? You can get very specific with your targeting there, and then yeah, go from there. This would be a very good one for Halloween as well. So lots of ideas, guys, and then we'll click on this as well. Let's just see what they've got in here. Bit of a random store as well. So you got a magic glove for washing your dog. I just do it with my hand, but whatever. These are strange looking. Then you got those masks that we saw before. Portable kids toy storage bag, righto. Yeah, so some of these places have the most random stuff. Check this out. This is cool. Super Mario Bros. Removable wall sticker decals. Let's go have a look at that. And then they've got Mickey and Minnie Mouse. So check this out, guys. This is really cool. Again, this would be, you know, you're taking that copyright sort of risks, but anyway, plenty of people have been doing it. They've got 501 orders, 5 stars. Obviously this is pretty good. So what else? Very cool. The weird thing is, of course, that kids these days wouldn't even remember Super Mario. I guess they've still got Super Mario, but yeah. I'm 33, so this was the game to play when I was growing up. So yeah, anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got lots of information and lots of ideas out of it. That's what I always want to, you know, just want to help you guys succeed. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Please like the video, and if you have any comments, questions, drop them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.